Prairie Police Department. With me is Sergeant Hunter of Pleasant Prairie Police Department and Sergeant Riley of the Pleasant Prairie Police Department. We are here at the Jensen home, located at 9020 First Avenue. I'm in here in the hallway, showing outside. As you can see, the security officers are there. That is Officer Pelkey. Panning around, a pan of the living quarters with Sergeant Riley and Sergeant Hunter. We were called this afternoon for a death investigation. Now going down the hallway to the room. Sergeant Hunter. The phone is ringing as we're taping, and Sergeant Hunter will be answering the phone. I'm in the bedroom to scan everything. As you can see, there is a female body on the bed, which has been disturbed by the firefighters. This here is the nightstand next to it. You have to, my acrobatics here haven't been that well. I'm adjusting the camera here as I'm looking. Just wanted to focus in on some of the items that were found. And again, it's just as one of these smaller cameras, a little hard to operate here. This is the bedroom. Also now turned on the light to give you anything more that's necessary to see. The body, which at this point we haven't seen anything unusual with it, however we have yet to examine it in any great detail. Sergeant Riley also found a diary of the deceased, which was located in this cabinet in the bedroom. Other items in around. We're now entering the bathroom. The house is rather clean, well kept, nice home. Haven't noticed anything at this point. There was some remarks about the cloth, that it was still wet, and the shower area. Feel of the cloth here by me, Paul Ratsberg, it feels damp. This one here, this feels dry, and this one also damp. The window was found open, however, screen was attached. I checked it on the outside, and there was no sign of any forced entry. I'm leaving the bedroom now. Now entering the children's room, photographing, recording the condition that we found it in. Pretty much a standard child's room. Now going a shot down the hallway. The kitchen and the den will do. Kitchen area, there's a cabinet with a lot of prescription items in them. We will be taking all of that. Also located this here. Inside the, if it was open this up, there was one that found that two were missing on this. And my apologies for the shakiness here. It's hard to do 3, 4 things at once. And trying to get everything recorded here. You notice there was macaroni and cheese in the bedroom, along here with the garbage can in here. I would note that I think that macaroni and cheese might be somewhat older, maybe this morning or last night, because there is garbage on top of it, as you notice, along with an orange. Case there is the police department camera kit. Other than that, everything else has been pretty much found where we found it, or where we found it. This is some mail addressed to Julie and Mark Jensen from the Kohl's department store. And a copy of the newspaper, which of course is today's Thursday, December 3rd. And here in the living room, we'll be going over towards the den and photographing items in there. Be turning off the light now to save on some juice here. The briefcase there that's located there right in front of me here, Sergeant Hunter found some materials which he laid out on the desk, which you'll be looking further into. As we have been going through the room here. Again, I'm just panning around. This is the den area at the Jensen home, located at 9020 First Avenue, Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin. I'm now leaving the den and into the bathroom. The towel is semi-damp, no distinct wetness to it. Toys in the bathtub. Finishing there, we'll be going to the garage area. So, some of the items here. This is the garage area, December 3rd, 1998, of the Jensen home. I did find in going through some of the vehicles and see the door is still open and what I believe to be Miss Jensen's automobile with somewhat of a resume in there. I'm not sure if it has any relevance at all. I'm assuming the white vehicle is Mark Jensen's vehicle, and I'm walking outside of the garage here to get a better look at it. Would further note that I had conversation with Officer Cosman. Myself and Officer Cosman have communicated with Ms. Jensen in the past about some of her concerns, and he informed me that Julie told her when he last spoke with her that he keeps photos and videotapes in the garage on a shelf. I haven't been able to examine this area thoroughly yet, but I will, and if there's anything that I find, I will note. Again, the Jensen home, December 3rd, 1998, be the garage area. Be turning on the light again, just a little more. Some garbage cans with the light on. Appears to be in the garbage. I haven't gone through it yet, but some type of case, some mailings, burnt light, looks like from the garage door opener. which looks familiar, that it fits up there. The recycle bin, part to the garage door, which is obviously missing. I'll try to focus in on that. You can see that it's missing. The vehicles, of course, is plate MY3DS. The other is on the Suburban, or appears to be a Suburban type vehicle. Yukon. It's SBM 875. Another look into the garbage. I'm not sure if this has anything at this point. Again, I haven't searched through it. I've also checked the outer perimeter of the home, and I found no signs of any type of forced entry or anything like that. And I'll be entering the basement. Just going to hit this because I can't shoot and walk downstairs at the same time. I'll be turning off the light again here. Looks like your standard average basement. Fuse box, microwave, and all this. I'm back here by the stairs. I'm just kind of doing a general pan with the light back on. Again, looking back upstairs and into the garage and into the home. Still in the basement. Generally photographing or videotaping the property and items. We've disturbed very little, with the exception of what I pointed out earlier. This is the freezer. And this light might be getting a little low, but it's over here in the basement near the humidifier. Turn on a light here. Pretty much items in the basement. And focusing around here to the workbench. And just kind of a general pan of things where I just went through. Kids' items there in the bag. Exercise machine. And again, a general pan, what we just viewed. Now we're returning back upstairs. And that'll end the tape. If anything, any relevance further, we will turn it back on. Thank you. It is now December 3rd, 7:46 p.m. 7:46 p.m. Paul Rexford. Thank you. It's Paul Rexford speaking. It is now December 3rd, 1998, 9:58 p.m. Just going to run a video camera here of the houses before we leave it. Make sure we covered everything and to make sure that everything is in order, so to speak. Ken, going through the hallway here, kind of scan things. Some items we did take was a folder of Dan Jensen's that was in his briefcase. The computer, which was located underneath the table. We just took the CPU. We scanned things in here. The children's room, which we really didn't take anything from. We did go through all rooms, of course, including the basement. The master bedroom. Dan Jensen did come here, removed a change of clothes for tomorrow. He took a pair of jeans from up there. He also had a shaving kit, which was completely intact and ready to go, which he just zippered up and took with him, which was located right down there in the master bathroom area. He also took a pair of socks. Again, I'm just scanning the drawer. This is how we're leaving the household. And he took a pair of white socks, which are located right in the drawer here. Those were the items he took. Being of a suspicious mind, I thought it was kind of unusual that he had shaving kit all together in one, but so be it. Bathroom. We did pull all the drains on the sink to let you know that they're back, secure, tested, and not leaking. We also did that to the kitchen sink. Kitchen, did take that. And in this drawer, that I'm about to show you, we did find a note, which was in evidence. Now this top shelf, well, also taken were a variety of Playboy magazines, which were located in the garage on the shelf. They were located right there. There's a whole stack of them. We've also been secured the whole house. Everything has been locked. As you can see, this door here is with the bolt phone to the left. Dan provided us a house key so we can keep it absolutely locked for the officers to protect it overnight. And that should end things. December 3rd, 1998, Paul Ratsford,